happy to have Chief Troy Cooper here reflecting on his experiences of the Sanctum Challenge.
Right. Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you most remember about your experience?
You know, very memorable, the whole occasion, of course, but one of the things I remembered is about specific people that I ran into and how that made me feel. And one of them, I was in a wheelchair and sort of bemoaned my position in the world. And then I met a man who handed me his gloves. He was also in a wheelchair. And he looked at me, and despite his condition, he helped me, and that was touching. And it made me think about the humanity of it all, and related to the people who were impacted and the community that they formed. And I also ran into a 4-year-old or 5-year-old boy at the Friendship Inn having his breakfast with his family. And I wondered how often is what we're doing enough? Like, is it going to help that boy? Is his life going to be different because of the contributions of the community? Is what we're doing the right thing?
Do you feel that the challenge has impacted you since?
Yeah, it has. I think just how we look at how we look at all of the many little pieces that are necessary to respond to the addicted community, to the homeless community, to the HIV positive community. It was amazing. All of those little pieces, the volunteers, the not-for-profit groups, the organizations that are funded from the province, they're also critical, and they all work together in a necessary way. It was amazing. And so I think more strategically now. I think more partnership and more visions around the necessity of partnerships, and sort of looking at what other people are doing to make sure that we're aligned in the community.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose now when you look back at it, do you feel there's a bigger impact of everything you've learned since then?
Yeah, I think it made me understand the importance of those partnerships, as I mentioned, but also the people who are impacted, that this is not statistics, that these are not graphs and charts, that there are family members there, and the humanity is important to me. And so when I interact now with people from that vulnerable community, I try to make that personal connection, even though it might leave me vulnerable. It's important to me, I think, to see people impacted as individuals and real people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.